Football authorities in South America are investigating after the second leg of the Sudamericana Cup final between Argentina's Tigre and Sao Paulo of Brazil ended in violence and confusion. Daniel Schweimler is live from Buenos Aires. Daniel.
Well, the Tigre players refused to come out of the dressing room for the second half of the game, saying that they had been attacked by police and security guards. The game was abandoned by the referee, who awarded the trophy to the home side, to Sao Paulo, who were winning 2-0 at the time. This was a clash that began badly and simply got worse. There was already tension between the two teams after the first leg in Argentina, which ended goalless. The players fought as they left the pitch at the end of the first half, with the home side winning 2-0. The Tigre players, arriving back in Buenos Aires, said they were then attacked on the way to their dressing room by police and security guards with sticks and a gun.
I was in the middle of the fight, and one of the security people from Sao Paulo fell to the ground, took out a weapon, and began to hit people with the butt of the gun, and he started pointing it. Yes, I have some wounds. Some of the other guys have marks on their bodies too, but I repeat, it was nothing compared to what could have happened, because it could have been much worse.
The referee, the 4 referees, saw everything, absolutely everything. Everything that happened was filmed, but they didn't do anything. The only thing they wanted was to play. It didn't matter to them that the players were being hurt.
The Argentine team stayed in the dressing room for 3 hours, refusing to resume the match. The Chilean referee Enrique Oces awarded the trophy, the second most important club tournament in Latin America after the Libertadores Cup, to Sao Paulo. The Brazilian authorities had a very different story to tell. Tigre, they said, came to fight, not play football.
They tried to break into our dressing room. Sao Paulo will file a legal action because we were assaulted and some of our security guards were injured.
It was the worst possible end to what was always going to be a hard-fought final between clubs from the two great footballing nations and bitter rivals of South America. Well, I think the common phrase we keep hearing since this happened last night is football has been the loser here. Two countries with problems with football violence, this really bringing things to a head, something the authorities are going to have to deal with in the next weeks and months ahead. Back to you, Elaine, in the studio.
So, Daniel, what happens next? Is there any way that the outcome of this game can be appealed?
Well, the Tigre team are certainly going to be appealing against the result. They feel they were unfairly dealt with. At the moment, what we've got is accusations and counter-accusations coming from the two clubs. I think it's down to the South American football authorities now to investigate, to question all those concerned and find out what really happened, what is behind these accusations coming from the two sets of players, the two lots of club officials. But it has now become political. You've had politicians from both sides, footballing authorities from both countries, all wading into this debate, all having their say about what happened in the Sao Paulo stadium last night.
Okay, you know a lot of people will be watching and waiting. Thank you so much, Daniel Schweimler.